So I started out at the Arden as a professional apprentice during the 2014-15 season, and in that time one of my jobs was to be the assistant stage manager on our production of Macbeth. Now the thing about Macbeth that a lot of people know, especially if you're in theater, is that it's known to be cursed. People had been saying the word Macbeth, which even in this room it's probably not the best to say because we're attached to a theater. So I'm gonna start saying Mackers, I think, because now I'm getting a little nervous. I wanted to do Mackers as my ASM slot as an apprentice, so I was saying it a lot from the beginning. So some people would argue that the curse kind of latched itself on to me. A lot of pretty crazy things happened to me from the beginning of the year through Mackers all the way to the end of the year. First thing that happened was I sliced my finger open right before my first light hang of the year. And I was alone in the building, and I had to deal with this all on my own. Thankfully, I just had first aid training, so that helped. And I wrapped my finger up, and I went upstairs and asked someone, hey, when do you know to go to the hospital if you've cut your finger? And they're like, oh, well, how bad was it? And, well, I said, I could see the bone. And they just kind of sat there and said, go to the hospital. So I did. Then the day before Thanksgiving, my car broke down, which was really unfortunate because I had been away from family for a long time, but someone came and picked me up. Great. Then the night before Christmas, I went to get in my car and to go see family, and I saw my door was just propped open a little bit, and someone at some point had gone in and stolen all of the Christmas presents I had bought for my family. So finally, to sum all of the whole curse up, we had a huge event at the end of the year. It was called the Master Storyteller Award, and this was the first time it was ever being done, and it was being presented to Stephen Sondheim himself. And it was months and months of preparation. From day one as an apprentice, we were told that they were working on this even before we got there. And so we had about 20 actors, give or take, all prepare songs they had done throughout the run of the Arden, all 25 years of it. And Stephen Sondheim was coming. He went out to a nice dinner with some people beforehand, and as patrons were coming in to see the show, the lights went out. Everything was completely dead. The whole block was black, except for our Hamilton Family Arts building down the street. It was the only building within several blocks that had any power for some reason. So, as quick thinkers, everyone decided that the show had to move to the Hamilton Family Arts Center, but it had to take place in our scene shop. So the technical director, master carpenter, various people in production, they all went to work to make a stage out of a table saw. And everyone else started to gather chairs, get as many people in that room as possible. So it was board members, apprentices, interns, staff members, volunteers, patrons. Everyone was really working together to make this happen, to make this night just go through without a hitch, rather than just sending everyone home, which just wouldn't have been good for anyone. It wouldn't have been fun. So everyone came together in a really awesome way that night, and I can honestly say it's probably a night that Stephen Sondheim won't forget anytime soon.